Alright guys, my name is Civilian Tactics and welcome on into some more Gates of Hell. So we're going to be jumping into the Battle of Bocage, or Villers Bocage, and yeah, let's get straight in it. Yeah, going all round doctrine this time.
June 13th, 1944. You have been on the ground in Normandy for a week now. The city of Caen proves to be a tough nut to crack. The Germans have dug in on its north side, beating back every attack so far. However, General Montgomery sees control of Caen as vital to the Normandy campaign. He has already decided to switch tactics and go around Caen in a wide two-pronged attack. Then, on the 12th of June, the perfect opportunity presents itself. On the right flank of the British Second Army, US troops have forced back the German 352nd Infantry Division. This creates a gap in the front line for 30 Corps to exploit. Bypassing the German Panzerlehr Division, which is blocking the direct route near Tilly-sur-Seulles, the 22nd Armoured Brigade quickly advances through the gap in a flanking maneuver to exploit the opening, seize Villers-Bocage, and advance toward the west and the Panzerlehr Division. Today, you'll be in charge of the troops pushing to Villers-Bocage from the west. You will have to advance, regardless of any German resistance, and break through any defenses you might find. Speed is of the essence. We must capture Villers-Bocage before the Germans have time to recover.
To the front line, Lieutenant. This is our field HQ. It must remain in our control.
Yeah.
Operation Purge is in full swing. A swift assault is necessary to breach through the German lines.
Dude, shut up. Okay, so the way I want to do this is quite simple, really. First of all, because I have the all-round doctrine, I want support and then... Oh my god, stop with these stupid cutscenes.
Use the terrain to your advantage.
Shut up, dude. Yeah, so basically the way I'm doing it is I'm calling out a 3-inch mortar. I'm going to basically start by, or kick things off by basically pounding the German positions. Let's see, so we've got an MG here. Oh, the artillery gun's not here this time. Good. Oh, the artillery gun, the pack gun. Oh, it's probably been shifted up there, that's why. Okay. But yeah, basically what I want to do is use the mortars and just pound the absolute hell out the German positions before I even think of moving forward. Okay. Give me another mortar out and give me a... Yeah, a Daimler will do. Or a scout car. A mortar and a scout car.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Those will do nicely. I just need to make sure not to put the mortars too close to the German line. Obviously, I don't want the mortars being fucking picked off by German defenders. Shut up, phone. Okay. Wait, where's the other mortar? Here he is. Right. Get your wee butt up here. And we're going to start fucking... These two are going to start hammering German positions. Now, unfortunately, the only thing that I get artillery-wise right at the very beginning is the 3-inch mortars. The artillery one is up here. This zone's where I get the artillery from. So... or the better artillery from. So for now, these little 3-inch mortars are all I get. But It seems to be that the mortars come out at Veterancy 5. Or at least the men on them are at Veterancy 5, so we'll see if that adds anything to their repertoire. Right, I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm just going to fucking override that one. That was a failed recording. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Right, you start shelling this. Or both of you start shelling that, I should say. Oh, almost got them. They're not even hitting that fucking machine gun. They're genuinely not even close to that fucking machine gun, but whatever. I mean, to be fair, I'm not necessarily that bothered. Hang on. Need to turn the game audio down just a teeny bit. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not honestly that bothered if they don't hit the actual machine gun first try, because with the fact that they're peppering the area, it basically means that they're actually killing just all the freaking Germans that are moving around. So I'm not necessarily that bothered if they don't actually hit the machine gun itself. It's like they're still gaining, they're still weakening the position by just blowing up the Germans that are actually defending it. Right, set these boys up. Oh hell yeah. That's a bunch of dead Germans. Holy hell. But yeah, no, like the way I kind of see it is I don't necessarily care if they don't like get all of them. Or I don't necessarily care, sorry, if the mortars don't destroy like a machine gun, for example, first try or first hit kind of thing, because the mortars will just kill anybody that's actually standing around the area in the first place. So really it doesn't necessarily matter if they don't hit the target that I tell them to. They'll still inflict damage to the defensive line either way. Okay, both of you bipod again. Let's see, what do I want to target? Probably the douchebag with the AT, or the Panzerschreck on his freaking back. Right, do this. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is... Oh, nope, he's out of range. Is this one out of range? Nope, he's in range. So go ahead and do that. He'll start firing at him. And you fire at them. I also want a supply crate up here. Now I do also want an ammo truck up here, but the reason why I'm getting a supply crate is the supply crate is for the mortars. The supply crate won't be coming up with us, essentially. The crate itself's going to stay back with the mortars and pretty much be their ammo resupply. Whereas, like for example, the ammo truck that I'm going to get eventually, it'll be pushing up the battlefield with us. So it's just right now there's not very much of a reason to call the ammo truck out, because it would most likely just get freaking one-tapped. What happened here? Oh, the German sniper. That's what happened here. the Jerry sniper. Please, send him a couple of gifts. You shall all get not to attack my men. Right. Push this up a tiny bit. Why? Why did you fire? They fired smoke because they're out of frickin' HE shells already. My god. You really ripped through all that. Do you not get him? But yeah, we guy regretted sticking his head up. There we go. Sniper removed. Okay, so now you run over here and fucking you run over there and get tending to that lot. Holy moly. Right, you back up. Are you really out of supply already? Oh, it refills itself automatically. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Oh my god, it's very fucking slow. Plus 6 supplies a minute. That's not 6 a minute, pal. I hate to tell you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's not 6 supplies a minute. If it bloody well was, that crate would have been filling up much faster than it currently is. Holy hell. Wait, so... Did they... Wait a minute, 20... Set... What? How does that work? The mortars took 39 shells in total to refill their ammo. Yet they drained a 250 slot fucking ammo box? How does that work? Exactly. That makes no sense. Then again, I mean, I am asking why a bloody thing, why a game makes no sense. Maybe I'm the idiot. It's clearly beyond my powers of comprehension to understand why 39 shells drained an entire ammunition box to resupply. I mean, I guess you could make the argument it's like 39 shells and some change, considering they did fire a couple of smoke rounds, but still. Like, I highly fucking doubt it really needed an entire ammunition crate in order to resupply them. But I mean, what do I know? I just get paid to play the fucking games. Actually, I don't even get paid. What am I talking about? I don't even get fucking paid. Damn, I should start charging for my content. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Jesus. I wouldn't do that. My content's not fucking anywhere near good enough to start charging for. I mean, not yet. Maybe eventually it would get to the point where it would be that good, but... right now it's just not worth it. Should I get another infantry squad? Actually, yeah, probably should, and have them like moving up on this Excuse me, this left side over here. Where's IMG? He's not retrenched there. Can I hit him? I can indeed. And I can hit the grenadier that's beside him. Start raining hate onto that little defensive position. Where's that squad? Here they are. Really? A rifle squad spawns with no bloody medic? Can I get a medic? Yes. I have to buy a medic in this economy? Considering I don't get points very freaking fast. I thought that was the box's health bar for a minute. It's the fucking supply bar. I was going to say, how the hell are you guys so low in health? What's shooting you? Okay, good. They're dead. There's like... what? 2? 3 guys over here? There's one there. One there. It just looks like it's 2. There's 2 on that left flank. Hang on a minute. Oh no, it's infantry. I thought it was a mortar. No, machine gun. Okay, alright. There's a Marder back there. Marders aren't too bad because if you're lucky you can get a hand grenade and throw it in the back section where the crew actually is. They're not too hard to deal with. This bugger needs to go. That Pack 40, that has to go. Right. First off, let me start shifting these guys up. See if I can get these guys, like, on that point and try and capture it. I mean, I know I most likely won't get, like, any good infantry from this infantry capture, but if I can at least seize 1 point from the Germans in this episode, that's still something. Oh. They weren't in their movement position. Or movement state. Can I hit him? No. Can I hit him with this? No. Okay, I need to move the mortars up even more. See, you always end up playing a very fine kind of game with the mortars because you need to get the mortars close enough that they're going to be effective, but not close enough that the Germans can shoot the mortars.
3 point captured.
So... it's like you know, you kind of... it's like you're playing a very, very fine game in a way. There we go. Well, that one's in range at least. What about you? Are you in range? You're in range. Okay. So, both of you start firing on him. Where was that one going? I said for you to fire on the gun, not halfway over to the fucking right flank. Did you just hit a German that was standing over on the right flank and you just decided, well, I'm going to shell this idiot? God. You tell him, hey, I need you to shell this anti-tank gun. They decide to blow up some German on the frickin' in the next postcode. My God. Okay, keep the 2 squads back because I want them to basically protect the mortar team. I mean, I can also kind of work it that if I can get infantry close enough to this gun, I can just grenade the fucking thing. And, like, kill it that way. So I don't necessarily have to hit it with a mortar, it's just... It's the kind of way I think of it is, if I can get it with a mortar, good. If I can't, whatever. I don't care. It's like I'll get it one way or another. Okay, pull back. And go prone. I was about to say, please tell me that wasn't the medic that just got domed. I thought that was the medic that just caught a bullet to the frickin' head. Well, mortars, you managed to miss every one of your frickin' shells. You know, I know I complained about it a couple of videos ago, but I'm going to complain about it again. Why in God's fucking God's green earth is... Like, why can the Germans nail my fucking troops with one mortar shell, but when I'm the one firing the fucking mortar, it hits everything in the local postcode bar what I tell it to shoot? It's like, sure, I get it. That... Oh, shite, wait. Cancel. Yeah. Fire a HE shell. Don't fire a fucking smoke shell at it. Right, I'll try firing the two kind of individually rather than grouped and see if that helps any. Okay, I don't know where... One of you got a very, very close shot. The other one managed to hit a German, I think, in the next fucking postcode. Hey, you decrewed it. Good job, guys. You actually did something useful for a change. I mean, that's been too rough. That's been too harsh on them. And the Germans just immediately recrewed it. Well, show them why you don't immediately recrew a gun. Okay. One of you is firing smoke. I don't know which one. The left one. Oh, they're both firing smoke. Oh! That was not smoke. That was not smoke they just fired. That was white phosphorus. Yeah. Bursting smoke bomb WP. My dudes are just firing white phosphorus onto fucking German positions. I mean, you know, if you can't, like, you know, if you can't get the thing with HE, then I guess, sure, just drop a war crime right on top of their bloody head, but whatever. You know what's funny? All of that smoke that's built up is fucking useless. If I move troops in, that pack gun is just going to shoot straight through the smoke and kill all my men. Smoke is one of the most useless things in this game. And I know, someone's going to try and argue in the comments with me. And say like, oh no, smoke's very, very useful, you just have to do like X, Y, and Z with it. It's like, no. Smoke is fucking useless. Period. I have tried firing, or tried using smoke, I should say, and my men just get seen through it. Okay, that was nowhere near where I fucking told you to shoot. Could I get the artillery guns from last episode back? Or, not last episode, a couple of episodes ago, when I was doing the other, skirmish battle. Can I get those artillery guns back? Those things were freaking... Those were great. It was great having you know, an artillery gun that could hit a target. Actually, is there any artillery guns up this, or anti-tank guns up this way? Is there any, like, watching these fields? Not that I can see. Ooh. I could maybe bring the armoured car up the left road. Oh. Never mind. I don't think the armoured car can run those over. Well, in saying that, worth a try. Nope. Actually, wait a minute. Hang on. Not to insult the Germans, these are in a stupid place. I can literally just go around them. I can literally just... They tried, okay? I mean, not to insult the Germans' intelligence or nothing, but... like their actual brain power, not the intelligence department. Not to insult the Germans' intelligence or nothing, but what was the point of putting those there? I could just drive around them. What was I supposed to do? Drive up to them and be like, ah, gee golly willikers, they foiled me, they foiled my plans, they blocked the road off. Well lads, pack it up. The Germans put 3 things across the middle of the road. I mean, they left a gigantic gap on the left, but, you know, they put 3 things across the road. I can't go through the forest. I just can't bring myself to drive through the forest on the left. Oh well, attack's over with. Pack everything up. Let's go home. Like, like, yeah, maybe next time put a couple of these, like, here, you know, like, here, and, like, block the big fucking gap off. Or maybe the Germans could have just, I don't know, extended them all the way along here to the map edge to where I couldn't go round them. I don't know. Fucking, I think the German engineering department needs a bit of training. Give me another armored car. I'd much rather have 2 of these pushing up on this side, just in case anything goes fucking wrong and one decides to get popped out of nowhere. No, you stupid twat, go that way. If he goes that way, he'll be in range of that pack cannon that's over on the right. I'm trying to keep this thing out of range of the pack cannon, while also getting it up on the left flank, so it can assault, or, fucking, so it can assist the assault. Holy God. Can I speak? Okay. Whee! Oh. I mean, it's alright, he was dead anyway. Oh my God, this thing turns like a frickin' whale. I mean, honestly, name one vehicle in this game that doesn't turn like it's a fucking whale. There we go. Now I can kind of let the AI handle the driving from here. Ooh, good thumbnail. Boop. Damn it. See, I don't know what would be the best type of thumbnail to use. I suppose, just, like, grab a couple, you know? I suppose that's probably the best way of doing it, is, like, just grab a couple and then, because I don't know if, like, how many people think this kind of thing, but I'm assuming, like, a lot of people kind of think that once you set a thumbnail for YouTube, that's it. But it's actually not the case. You can change the thumbnail. just like, you know, I'm just kind of thinking like a lot of people might not know how YouTube works behind the scenes from like a creator's point of view. But yeah, you can actually change the thumbnail. So sometimes it can kind of benefit to actually take 2 or 3 thumbnail worthy photos kind of thing, right? And then you can like, I'll pause this just so I don't get attacked while I'm talking. You can, sometimes you can take like 2 or 3 photos and then, or screenshots, and then if you edit all 3 of them, for example, you can actually cycle the thumbnails. So you can choose one initially to put up with a video, and then maybe leave it for like, for example, a week, and then you can change the thumbnail over. So you could like change it to thumbnail 2, and then see how the second thumbnail performs and see if that gets more clicks than the first one did. And if it did slightly better, but maybe not as good as you wanted it, well, all you do is you go back in or after a week, and you change it to the third thumbnail, and see how the third one performs, kind of thing. And then see if that gets more clicks. And if that one gets way more clicks than the other 2, then it's like, well, you leave it at that, right? You leave the thumbnail at like whatever one gets you the most clicks. And sometimes you can get lucky, and you know, sometimes you can get it where it's like the first thumbnail will be enough. But you know, it's nice to always have backups, kind of thing, so that if the thumbnail performs okay, right, the first one, you can be like, well, let's try the second, and maybe the second will outperform the first. You know, maybe it'll be like, oh, you got like maybe 20 views with the first one, and then maybe with the second thumbnail you might jump up to maybe 100 views or 120 views or something, you know. So yeah, like, it can be a good idea to take multiple thumbnails at a time, just in case, like, you know, you may want to change it. Also, I'm not in the video, I'm just saving. With how tricky this level is, I want to save often, just so that if anything goes wrong, I can kind of revert back to a save rather than have to redo the whole bloody thing. So I think what I might do is each time I capture one of these like positions is then save the game once I've taken that position, type of thing. So I've always got a save handy that I can revert to should anything go wrong during the next attack. So it's like if I push these 2 up here, but then say for example something goes wrong and I lose both of them, well, I can just revert it back to where I've just saved, which is literally right here, and I have the 2 armored cars back again. It is kind of save scumming, but I don't know. Personally, to me, I don't really agree with the term save scumming, because it's like, you know, a game has a save and load feature for an obvious fucking reason. It's for you to use it, kind of thing. You know, so why not just use the damn thing? Can they not see the Germans? No, there's a bush in the way. Why? I mean, I guess it's kind of working both ways in a way, because it's the Germans on the machine gun can't see my 2 armored cars on the left either. Could I maybe be a cheeky bugger and just do that? Can you engage them? No, because he doesn't have line of sight. It's either that or his firing arc is blocked. God damn it. No, his firing arc isn't blocked. You just can't see them, I think. Right, there's an anti-tank guy moving right to left. I don't know where he's going. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You see, you know there's an armored car on the other side of the frickin' bushes that is mowing you down, and rather than putting your Panzerfaust to use and shooting the armored car, you go for the machine gun that you already saw several of your buddies get slaughtered at. Good thinking. That's all I got to say to that. Good thinking. Excellent thinking. Give that man the Conditional Medal of Honor. And while you're at it, someone fetch him a brain. That works. Yeah, I know I insult the AI sometimes, but to be honest, the AI in this game, they can actually give you one hell of a damn good fight. Like, for example, if you go charging in like an idiot right now, say I was to go charging into the village like a clown, like my men would get slaughtered, you know? The only reason I'm able to kind of somewhat win against the AI is because I'm taking it as slow as I am. Which, don't get me wrong, excuse me, I don't know if the mic picked that burp up or not, but pardon me anyway. Yeah, I don't, or, yeah, I was going to say there, I do kind of like playing the game more slowly, because it feels more realistic, right? It feels a bit more realistic in the sense that I can't just go running in like I'm freaking, you know, John Rambo and fucking just gun everybody down type of thing. It's like I actually have to take my time and kind of slowly inch up my forces across the battlefield. And it's like, that's why I like it, you know, because it actually makes you think, where it's like, okay, if I push on like whatever flank, will I win the battle that I'm about to instigate, kind of thing. And it's like some people would obviously turn and say, oh, well, is that not thinking a bit too much into it? But not really. It's like you know, when you're pushing up the thing, up the battlefield, it's like, it triggers that thing in your head where it's like, if I attack this position, am I going to win at this position? Type of thing, you know? And it makes you second guess your actions rather than just like be a complete clown and just throw your men away. Also, can you grab that Kar 98? I don't know why, but for whatever reason, when you get an anti-tank team in this game, the anti-tank gunner, the one carrying the Piat, doesn't have a flippin' rifle on him. He only has the Piat. And like, yes, I understand that it's like the game's way of saying, oh, well, you know, that's what this guy's for, the assistant. But like, in my head canon, or in my head, I should say, it's like, every anti-tank guy should be carrying a fucking gun with him, not just the launcher. The anti-tank launcher. You know? Because I'm one of those, I guess you could say I'm one of the kind of people that like thinks of the what ifs, right? So it's like, what if the assistant is busy, but the anti-tank guy comes under attack? What's he going to do? Belt the German over the head with a freaking Piat? You know? Or what's he going to do? Just yell or pray for a Hail Mary and bloody let a rocket rip at point blank range? Like, that's why I always prefer my anti-tank guys that are actually carrying the rocket launcher to be armed. So it's like, if they do get ambushed, or if a German does try to pick them off, it's like, well, you know, they can now defend themselves from that attacker. Right, so it's 3 shells each that they have. Yeah. I guess just go back to shelling him. Never mind. They blew the guy off the fucking gun. Right. Could I maybe capture this tank position? Is that doable? I mean, it is fucking doable. But what I mean is, could I maybe do it in this video? And I mean, we're 40 minutes in. If I try and capture it now, I'm just going to push it over the hour. No. No. Take the small dubs where you can. Take the small victories where you can. And just leave it at that. Don't push your luck. So what I'll do is that. Bocage 3. Save. Done. There we go. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because I suppose, I could try and attack that other position, but, like, what happens if I get greedy, go for that position when I'm not prepared, and, like, I just lose all my men trying to capture the bloody thing? Then it's like I have to revert to the last save, which is fair enough, but it's like I have to revert to the last save, and I just wasted an hour's time, kind of thing, But what we're probably going to do is spend the big amount of points I have. So I've got 1,330 points, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner underneath the reinforcement menu. What I'm probably going to do is spend those points off camera and just try and get, like, more mortars in, ammo trucks in, more armored cars in, that kind of thing. And try and keep a couple of points back for the tanks, which we're about to get. So, like, the next episode, we would get the tanks, and then it's like I would keep some points back for them, and which would allow me to get Cromwell tanks up, and, we can use them against the enemy. And I think we also get a tank destroyer as well. We get, like, a British version of the American Hellcat, basically. So, yeah, it's like, I'll save some points for that, but off camera I'll kind of, like, ready up so that for episode 2 I can just immediately begin the attack, kind of thing, and just go straight for the enemy. Rather than kind of faffing about like I was in this episode where I was like, trying to prep the attack, the first attack and all that. I mean, it is kind of hard to prep the first attack, like for the first episode of a skirmish battle, because you've got the kind of cutscene at the start, of the mission. So it's like you have to kind of like watch that type of thing, and then like thing me into the battle, and then record for their type of thing. Whereas with like the next episode, when I load back in, we're just going to be right here again, and I'm just going to basically be able to just call in as many men as I need. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date when I post. Don't forget to share the video with your friends so we can continue growing our little community. Don't forget to actually like the video and comment if you actually did enjoy the video, because a like and a comment actually helps the video get pushed to more people. So yeah, any and all engagement is welcome. Unless you're a weirdo in the comments, then yeah, most likely I'll remove your comment, but you get the idea. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, stay safe and much love.